It's your boy, the Rare Geek. Yo, I hope you love the intro. But officially, I am back, hyped up, and rocked out. Okay. Back to business. It's your boy, the Rare Geek. I'm back. It's been, I think, 2 or 3 weeks now without a video, and now I'm back, guys. And yo, like I told you, so many things been happening. I was not in Harare, and I was around everywhere, man. I was out in the world enjoying myself. So I think in the previous video we left off, we managed to come up with this hipped roof where we designed, I think we did everything. I showed you how to come up with all these trusses. We talked about gated trusses. We talked about every element of this type of roof, right? And then I think that's where we left off. We left off with this roof, and we left off with this drawing. So yeah, now we're gonna take it up. We're just gonna continue from where we left. And yo, ladies and gents, I'm so sorry, man. I'm back. Shout out to Max. He was constant in my DMs, bro, telling me, yo, dude, what are you waiting for? So definitely, guys, I'm back. We have to carry this forward. So like I said as well, I'm back. I'm definitely going to finish off the roof series, but I'm also definitely going to teach you ProCon as well, from analysis, steel, concrete, timber, masonry, cut and detailing, pads, because I use pads for my detailing, bro, and it's amazing. It's crisp quality. Just look at it. Just look at this. It's crisp quality. Just look at this. This is ProCon for you. I'm not even supposed to show you this, but yo, it's like 2 minutes. You know what I feel? Anyway, so like I'm saying, I'm gonna teach you ProCon as well. I'm gonna take you through everything on ProCon as well. So that's definitely. So please stay tuned on this channel. I'm taking too much time now, but this is like an intro video, just telling you guys that I'm back. And so definitely, what are we gonna be doing now that I'm back? And then from today, so now we did the simple hip roof, and today what I'm gonna teach you is, now I showed you, I've been showing you this drawing since when we started this series, and it's definitely now time to get into this roof. So this is a more complicated hip roof, which is an added hip section. You can see my mouse is just going there. And also, yes, guys, I didn't have a mouse for the past 2 weeks. Well, I had a mouse but didn't have a scroll wheel, so I couldn't zoom in and zoom out like I'm doing right now. But you know what, I went and caught myself a gaming mouse. Well, I use gaming mouses because never compromise when it comes to your mice, dude. I bought a StarMax SM-M60. It's quite nice, 2.4 DPI. Wow, if you ain't into gaming, man, let's not get into specifics, but I think I'm gonna show you a picture of that as well on the screen. But if I don't, yo, dude, it's not important. So yes, we're definitely back. We're back. I'm sorry for drumming this long, but dude, I just want to tell you that I love you. I love everybody who's still up on this channel. I love everybody who's watching the video. And please, if you're new, just subscribe to the channel. The link is definitely below. Just click and subscribe. If you want to see my previous videos from the other sections as well, or the playlist, just click on the link above. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to be doing this roof. So I'm just showing you this drawing in its final state, so you know that this is where we're going. So I'm going to show you how to design this when you're given this. Okay, so let's start this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So what we're gonna be doing is, this is what happened. An architect gave me this drawing first, right? And the idea is for me to come up with the truss layout of the drawing, So this was the original drawing that I got from the architect. Let me just signal it out so that you understand what I'm trying to say to you. So this is the drawing that I got from the architect, and so yeah, they gave me this drawing. But this is not the drawing that I need. So the first thing that you have to do if you want to come up with a truss layout for a roof, if you want to come up with this, is you need to start by cleaning this drawing, right? But then again, this video is not about cleaning a drawing. So what the most important thing that you need when you get a drawing from an architect is the plan or the floor plan. So the best thing that I do usually is just I take my drawing, right, then I put it somewhere where it's not clustered or anything. Let's just delete everything from this end as well. Okay, that's great. So the first thing is you copy the drawing, just copy a section of it, because I like to leave the original in its original state. I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to, I just want to leave it just like that. So now comes up to the drawing. Then you've copied a copy of the floor plan. The next thing you want to do is you want to start cleaning out the drawing. So what do I mean by cleaning out the drawing? Basically just selecting all these elements, the non-structural elements. By the non-structural elements, I mean everything else that is not involved in the structure. That means the dimensions, everything, the veranda, the bedrooms, all these architectural elements. You need to delete that. But then again, let me just put a disclaimer out. This video is not about me teaching you how to come up with or how to clean a drawing. I don't think you clicked on this link so you could see me cleaning up a drawing. So basically what I'm going to do is, let me just show you a few. Okay, this is what I mean. This is what you're going to have to do. You have to clean out every element that is not part of the structure, that is not part of the structure, but making sure that you do not infringe on anything that is part of the structure. All of this is not part of the structure, so you have to remove this, and you have to be quick. I got a gaming mouse, bro. I have to be quick. Woo! Okay, so yeah, just remove everything else. Remove the sink. Who needs the sink, bro? This ain't Super Mario. We ain't no plumbers. We ain't need no sink. Also, all those drawers. Remove the toilets. The toilets. You have to remove that. Remove that, please. Okay. That's good. So you're leaving out the walls. You can actually remove this, and then later on what you can do is just, alright, let me just explode this. You can explode that because obviously it's an explode. You can explode that as well. Then what you want to do is you just want to get this two, then you want to join them up like that, join them up like that. So if you want another video on how to come up or clean up a drawing, we definitely just skip. I'll definitely try and do that for another thing. But then this is basically what you need to do. You need to clean up everything and remain with the structural elements of the drawing. So I already did that in during another space and time, because that's how I came up with this. So what I did is, this is the structural element that stays behind after you clean up the drawing. And also you just want to try and make sure that you separate the 115 walls from the 230 walls. I showed you in the previous videos, but that is not too important. So for now, for this roof, it's not really important. So let's just take this and start laying out our trusses. So this is where the real video begins, and let me just check how much time I've been doing this one. So we think I got about 8 minutes, so let's just finish up the first part. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we have to do. So this is what you do now. After you're done cleaning the drawing, and then you have this structural element, or the structure, you have the walls, basically you're left with the structural frame of your building. The next thing that you want to do is, let me just copy this to another space so that we do it on a fresh. Let's just do it below the original drawing. So now that you have your structural frame, the first thing that I like to do is I just like to make sure that all these outer parts are joined, although it's not too important. But what you want to do is you want to come to the outermost walls, and then you just want to offset that for the overhang by 600, like I showed you in the last video. So we do this for all the sides of the drawing. So that's 600 from that side, 600 from that side, no, it's not that we want the outermost, so that's 600. Then you just want to chamfer that, or fillet. I don't know what you want to do, but it's the same for me. So that's what you do now. You just fillet in these parts, and you just want to fillet this as well. Select which item you want to fillet, then you want to fillet that, and then you just want to fillet this. Okay, that is great. And then I usually like to have this is yellow, so I'm gonna be chilling for a few seconds. I'm just gonna come in, select properties there, and just put yellow there. And then you know what I'm gonna do, the reason why I love to have them joined is because I love to work them out as one single thing, so that when I do apply properties to one, if I just click anywhere, everything is just the same. So basically what we're doing is we're just establishing the overhang of our roof, which is the first thing that you do after you come up with the structure element. So I'm gonna be copying each drawing to the next, so that you know what the first step is. So the first step is coming up with the overhang, or establishing the overhang, as I told you guys. And then the next step that you want to do is you want to come up with roof lines, boy. So I told you what you have to do is just make sure you draw 45-degree angled lines. You want to snap that 45 degrees. That's, you come up to every corner, just snap 45, bro. Just, I don't know, you want a 45? Dude, I can't even sing, I can't even rap. Is that how you rap? How you rap? So like I told you, just want to project 45-degree lines coming off from each corner. So that's 45. I hope that is clear. You start off, establish the overhang, and then next thing that you want to do is you want to create the 45-degree lines from every corner. So from this corner, you just gotta project towards the building. So you project these lines towards the interior of the building, because some of you are gonna ask me, how do you know which direction to project the lines? Just project the 45-degree angled lines towards the interior of the building. So next thing, after you create the lines, the first thing what you want to do, well, this one is easy. You just come in, you fillet this. All right, that's great. So but with this one now, what you want to do is you want to start off with this smaller section. So what you do is you come up with the 45-degree lines. So you fillet this, and once you fillet a line, just ensure that you create a ridge. For once you have two lines that meet, next thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna project, I'll call it what? It's just cause yeah, what you want to do is you want to project a line that is like straight up. I'll just call it straight up. But the angle that you're gonna have for that projected line, so it's gonna be around 135. It actually needs to be 135. So you basically, this is what I'm trying to say is you need to create a line. Just see if I can make sure that rich style. As you can see, that's 135 degrees. So you want to project a line that's at 135 degrees to the 45-degree lines that you came up with. So once you create this line, the next thing that you want to do is when you want to make sure that it fillets to this exactly. So let me just repeat the process again. It's 45, then project the ridge. Then once you project the ridge, and then you now fillet, and as you can see, what we just formed is a valley. So once the ridge fillets with the valley, the next thing that you want to do is, now I told you it's called fillet and mirror. So what you want to do is you want to mirror this valley. Okay, I just selected my object, and you want to mirror it along this mirror line. There we go. Was that clear? Let me just repeat that so you see where I'm coming from. Like I say, you want to mirror, what do you want to mirror? You want to mirror this valley. Okay, along which mirror line? Along this mirror line. Bam. That's how you do it, baby. And once you do that, now the next thing is you're just gonna fillet this and this, and fillets. And I think the final process is quite clear, ladies and gentlemen. It's clear. There you have your roof lines out there. It's easy. So basically, I just told you how to come up with roof lines again in this video. Okay, last time we took a whole video to do that. Now we just did it in like 45 seconds. Is that 45 seconds? I'm not too sure, but yo, who knows? I know. And please forgive the voice rejection. You know what I have to do. So yeah, we left with about 2 minutes. So once you have this, now you have the roof lines. What you need to do, the next step is to establish what I call rain flow directions. Okay, so basically you want to project the directions for the flow of rain, or for any raindrop or drop of water that falls on your roof. Where is it gonna go? So I know this is gonna be like I'm cheating for a little bit, but if you come, okay, let's just establish, if you're in this region of the roof, your water is definitely gonna fall to the right. And if you're in this region of the roof, the water is definitely gonna fall to the left. And if you're in this region of the roof, the water is definitely gonna fall towards the top of the screen or to the north of the screen. And if you're in this region where my cursor is, it's definitely gonna flow going south. And if you're in this region, it's definitely going to flow going southeast. southeast, because this is my orientation. You can check up my wheel over this place. So it's definitely going to fall to the southeast. And if you're in this region where my cursor now is, it's definitely going to fall to the south. Yeah, it's definitely going to fall to the south. So how do you come up with what do you call this? All you need to do is come up with arrows where you indicate where the floor is going to be doing. So if you want to come up with an arrow, you can like do that on your own. You can start off by creating rectangle, and then the next thing that you would want to do is you would want to create a polygon. So you can just three center of the polygon. Let's just say inscribed in a circle. This is what you can do, right? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna move this. So you're definitely just gonna create a rectangle, exactly something like this. It doesn't have to be too big. It doesn't have to be too big. And then what you want to do, let me just scale this so it's a little bit smaller. Let's just say half of this. All right. So once you have this and it's scaled out like this, what you have to do is, let me just create a hatch, because the hatch is what's really pop it for you. So now you have a hatch. This hatch, what you'd want to do is solid, and then color, you just want to put red. So now the next thing you just want to do is copy this. Alright, ladies and gents, and there we get to go. So this arrow shows where the water will go. It will go in this direction. So now you just want to copy this. Right, let's just move this to right. Let's just let me just repeat. Now this time I want to move, so it's that, and then you just want to move, and then you want to rotate this. Let's just by 90, right? So this shows that the water is definitely gonna go there. So now what you want to do is you just want to listen properly. You just want to move, right? Let's just move it. Let's just turn off F9, or is it F8? Right. So this is definitely where the water is gonna be. So we just want to copy this now. Right. We're definitely gonna finish off. Don't want to drag too much with this video. So yep. Let's just go there, in there, and right, let's just rotate this. Right, let's just put another 90. It goes there, right? And then this one, what you want to do is just you want to rotate this 180. Wait, let me just tap recent input, rotate, select the base point, 180, bro. Goes to the side, so recent input as well. Chop. It's the same. Just select the base point, same angle as well. This goes down, this goes down. Then the last one, you just want to copy this. Let's just copy that. Let's just copy that. I just hope right, this is what you want to do. This time you want to rotate it, but you don't want any. So this is in the snap. There you go. So ladies and gentlemen, 3 steps so far in this video, because I'm gonna have to cut it here, and then we continue in the next segment. It's definitely 18:30, so we're gonna continue in the next segment. But guys, I'm definitely happy that you guys are still with me, and we're definitely gonna make this pop, you know. And the soundtrack, bro, soundtrack, hope you like it. Tell me what you think about the soundtrack. And yo, it's definitely free licensed music. YouTube, don't take me down, bro. So just to recap, the first thing that we did is we established the structural frame. Like I told you, once you get a drawing from the architect, which is like this, the first step is to just make sure that you clean it up. You come up with a structure. Let me just copy this, and we paste it somewhere close, so that I think it's actually 4 steps that we did. So first thing first, you establish the structural frame. Then the next step is to establish the overhang of the roof. Then the next thing is to establish the roof lines of the roof. Then the next step is just to establish the flow directions, or the rain flow directions, or the water flow. You know what I mean? It's like a flow, Jay-Z, and I'm flowing to them. Hey, dude, I can rap. Anyways, so you establish this flow line. So we definitely have 4 steps now. And the next step, what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna carry off from labeling this. But I don't really think I have to label this. I'll just label this in the first time, and then we just carry off from this, and then see how we come up with this. So ladies and gents, thank you very much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. And if you're coming back again, you want to see my previous video, just click on the link above. Dude, I'm showing you my magician's trick, showing you what I used to record. But yo guys, love you all. Peace out. You guys are the best. Yo.